some type of damage happens permanently, you know? Or it's just a case where I think where it just continues to become toxic like this, it's going to breed a situation where, hey, well, if I can't have you, nobody can. Murder, suicide.
Yeah.
I hate to say that.
Yeah.
But when you promote this toxic relationship and then pass it off as, oh my God, black love, it's like, no.
There we go right there. That's the difference between fuck out of here, nigga. Oh yeah. I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Dude, bro, that's not good, bro. Damn, dude.
I think I'm gonna finish the interview.
No, you're not.
Usually when I talk, I'm used to shutting the fuck up, listen to what I'm saying, dissecting it, and then picking her part of
her truth.
Exactly.
I feel it.
Look at me.
It's like,
I'm right here. No, I
gotta take you. I gotta take you.
Come here. He come here, bro. What do you like? Why you?
Guess who was picked up by a TV network for a TV show? If you guessed, Chrisean and Blueface, the Blueface and Chrisean, Crazy in Love. Season 1 just came out, and it's 7 episodes. As someone who's in content creation, I understand trying to create a buzz. I get it. You know, I get it. This network is paying you all this money, and you got to put on a show to promote your own show so you can get renewed for season 2. They probably got the biggest bag from the Zeus network to carry the whole network. Shout out to Blueface and Chrisean for getting the bag, because
finessing.
It's been 4 years since Tatiana came out. But I guess the biggest problem that I have with it is just like, I don't like watching black people cut up this way, especially during Black History Month. And I really don't like the fact that like we're using their own personal trauma, I guess life experiences, for a pure form of entertainment. Now, I know they signed up for it, but that doesn't mean that we have to engage in watching it.
Yeah.
We know a bunch of Bluefaces and Chriseans where black eyes happen, where the police are called happen. But these Bluefaces and Chriseans, they have kids in the situation. And I just don't think that needs to be made light of in order to create entertainment. But my biggest fear is that because of the whole social media campaign that's being ran behind this, that things like the abuse that goes on in the relationship is going to be deemed as acceptable because it's a form of love. And I think that's a very dangerous and slippery slope for black men and black women. And I hate to see that. I really do. And somebody's watching this on TikTok or on Instagram or on Twitter or on the Zeus network. I don't know why I'm giving them free pub.
Shout out.
And they're watching, they're saying, that's love. That's love. And, you know, that is love, you know, but truth is, it isn't, you know. This is not, in my opinion, this is not love. This is two people who have grown comfortable with one another. I'm sure they have feelings, but they've grown comfortable with one another. And now they're stuck in a situation where they have to stay with each other for the cameras. And I think personally, if you were to pull them both aside and inject them with truth serum, they're miserable. They're miserable in one another.
Did you see that like behind the scenes on their little music video?
Hell no.
When he was, basically he was talking. So Blueface was talking to DDG. Shout out to my boy. And DDG asked him like, "Are you serious about getting married? Like, are you really gonna like do this?" And Blueface was like, "Nah," and like walked off the camera. And I was like, "Holy shit, bro!"
Yeah.
So I don't think he's serious about any of this. I'm pretty sure he just knows it's gonna get money, and all the crazy shit he's doing is just gonna help his little TV series. You know?
But all the fucking damage they fucking cause.
Yeah.
They cause all this damage to all these young people watching them. They cause all this damage even to older people because they have influence, and you know, and then they just make off like bandits with the money and be like, oh, well, actually, we're not really in love. We just kind of did it for the bag.
I feel like this is gonna be the new Housewives of the younger generation. I feel
this?
Like I feel like
fuck no.
Yeah, where they're just so polarized by it, they're gonna be like acting like this when they get older.
I don't know how long they're gonna keep this act up. Personally, I think one of them are gonna end up going to jail.
And then the other one's gonna be waiting for him. Watch.
To me, I think this is extremely reckless behavior, and I say this all the time. You can only get away with so much reckless behavior before it catches up with you. And when they're beating on each other like this, it's like it only takes like It only takes one time for it to go too far, for somebody to get too upset, and for something to really happen to where some type of damage happens permanently, you know? Or it's just a case where I think where it just continues to become toxic like this, it's going to breed a situation where, hey, well, if I can't have you, nobody can. Murder, suicide.
Yeah.
I hate to say that.
Yeah.
But when you promote this toxic relationship and then pass it off as, oh my God, black love, it's like, no.
How can I put this? It's gonna set like a staple of what to do to get attention.
Yeah.
You act.
Yeah.
You act out, and then when you come to your senses, oh, it was just an act. I'm sorry. You know, I just did that to get the money back about 10 years ago, bro. I wasn't really like that. I really like these kind of things. I like walks on the beach. I'm not toxic. You put on a fucking show, and these kids think it's real.
Yeah.
So they're living out that.
Yeah.
And then you're going to open the door for the next group of people playing toxic to get money. And then down the years, they're like, oh, we put on the show as well. We're sorry. We're really not like that.
Right.
And they just ruined a whole nother generation behind them. And it's going to keep happening. Like, oh, they did it way back when. We can play toxic right now and say sorry later, bro. We'll get this money.
Right.
And have all these niggas follow us to the fucking cliff.
Right.
I feel like that's what it's going to do. Open up the door for a lot of toxic actors. Hey, if you don't suck the duck, and she's on the hard pushing piece, so people can watch that and be like, oh, she's not credible.
I haven't seen any commercials about racism. He was making fun of Gunna for snitching and coming home.
Liver King, please come to the front of the congregation, my boy. Liver King, you more like Lion King, homie. Don't be picky. Don't be too picky. You are not at the top of the pyramid, my man. You are at the bottom. You are at the base. Honestly, homie, I think Megan and Kelsey are lying. They about to send another innocent black man to jail.
You're not a lawyer. You're black. What do you know? You've been to jail? No. Let me tell you what I do know, right? It's this thing called common sense for all you bastards in the comments section. I'd be in the Siberian fields like Kunta Kinte. They wouldn't give a damn. This was the worst kept secret in Hollywood. Oh, baby, people knew. That will never change. People will never see you as anything different than what you were when you were naked, taken, whatever. I ain't gonna get into that.